Welcome, artists. I'm so excited to bring you our fifth and final part of our Jen Stark inspired drip drawings. This one's focused on analogous colors. The term analogous might be unfamiliar, but the sight of analogous color scheme is one you've definitely seen before and exists in the world all around us. The materials you'll need are a white piece of paper, pencil and eraser, black Sharpie, markers in an analogous color scheme, and scissors. Let's learn about the talented and colorful artist Jen Stark, who inspired this. Stark was born in Miami, Florida in 1983 and studied at the Maryland Institute College of Art, graduating in 2005. She now works and resides in Los Angeles, California, where she continues to explore the gravitational pull she has always felt toward color, with dizzying, psychedelic installations, 3D optic sculptures, repetitive murals dripping color, and trippy pattern paintings. Some of her prominent commissions range from Facebook's headquarters, Miami International Airport, the music set of Miley Cyrus's MTV Video Awards, and Demi Lovato's Los Angeles home. In recent years, Stark has collaborated with companies like Google, Vans, and Smashbox, cultivating a recognizable aesthetic that relies on science, color, and emotion. Jen is driven by her interest in nature, evolution, infinity, fractals, topographies, and sacred geometry, using materials including paper, wood, metal, and paint. Stark strives to make work that balances on a razor's edge of optical illusion. She said, "My fascination with nature is deeply connected to the underlying mathematics of the universe, such as fractal imagery found in everything from tree branches to the crest of a wave and the shape of galaxies." Jen is also inspired by color theory and how different colors react to each other. The mystery of rainbows and light spectrums, she is quoted as saying, "I love how color can influence emotion and the patterns that it can create, and the tricks it can play on the eye." As her career has evolved, and so has technology, her practices of creating have also evolved. She's always been interested in pushing boundaries and capacities of her own expression. She's learned how to apply what she knows in the 2D and 3D art world into digital works, including NFTs. She's quoted as saying, "I'd like people to feel joy when experiencing my work. I hope it inspires people to pursue their own passions in life." At the heart of color theory is the color wheel, created by Sir Isaac Newton in the 17th century. Analogous colors are a beautiful and captivating aspect of color theory, providing its users with a sense of harmony and balance within each composition. So what are analogous colors? They are three colors that are typically next to each other on the color wheel. Think of them as neighbors living right next door to one another. Additional colors can be used as long as they border each other on the color spectrum. The three colors are usually comprised of a primary color, a secondary color, and then a third, or tertiary, which is a mix of the first two. Here are some examples of analogous color schemes. Analogous color schemes are often used to create unification and a visually pleasing harmony within art and design. Water, sunsets, animals, and the sky are all natural scenes that use analogous colors. This kind of color scheme provides a peaceful, visually appealing balance. Whether it's through a website, a painting, a photograph, or even an outfit, analogous colors continue to captivate us with their beauty and versatility. We're going to begin by drawing our first section of drippy, wavy lines, just creating these rhythmic lines going up and down, creating individual sections. I'm going to draw another one that is connected to the first one that I just drew. Again, just draw wavy, drippy lines going up and down. Now that I have my first two sections, I'm going to draw my third in between those two. Same process, just up and down, drawing these beautiful, rhythmic, wavy lines. Those 3 sections are going to be for my analogous color schemes. Now we need to work on our black and white contrast color scheme areas. Again, just drawing wavy, rhythmic, drippy lines. Start and stop them wherever you would like. Next, grab your Sharpie. We are going to trace all the lines that we just drew. Now, with your Sharpie, you're going to thicken up those lines, making them a lot more bold. We want them to really stand out and separate each section as an individual section. So go ahead and run that Sharpie over 1 or 2 more times, really thickening up those lines. Now grab your pencil as we create these beautiful pattern lines inside the lines we just drew. You're just going to move your pencil rhythmically up and down, mimicking the lines that you drew at the beginning. You're just going to repeat this pattern and these lines over and over again, filling each space with these beautiful dripping patterns. As you continue these lines, you create this beautiful illusion of movement. Repeat this process in each section that you drew. Take your time, focus on your craftsmanship, and creating these beautiful rhythmic movement lines inside each drip. Now grab that Sharpie and trace all of those beautiful dripping movement lines that you just drew. Take your time and focus on a calming meditative state as you trace each and every one of these lines nice and carefully. Next, grab your eraser and erase any pencil marks that are still showing through. Now it's time for color. We're going to choose 3 sets of analogous color schemes to fill our composition. Remember the rule of thumb, choose a primary, secondary, and tertiary color. Feel free to use the colors I choose, or as the artist, choose your own analogous color scheme. In my first section, I'm going to use green, and yellow, alternating each color as I fill the area. Take your time and color in the lines. In my middle section, I'm going to choose blue, light blue, and blue-green as my color scheme. In my last section, I'm going to choose purple or violet, red-violet, and red. Whatever color you'd like to start with is up to you. Again, alternate between each of the 3 colors as you fill in your section. Focus on your craftsmanship and creating these beautiful drip drawing inspired by Jen Stark. Next, it's time to grab your black Sharpie and begin coloring in your bottom 2 sections, skipping the first set of lines and beginning to color in your second set of lines. Creating this beautiful high contrast area between the black and white serves as a way to really highlight or emphasize your beautiful analogous color schemes up above. Now that you've finished coloring in your analogous colors and your black and white contrast area, it's time to grab your scissors and carefully cut out your drawing. It's better to leave a little white on the edges that we can fix with our Sharpie at the end. So go around nice and slowly. With your black Sharpie, go ahead and color in any little white areas that are still showing through. This will give your edges a nice crisp look once again. Well done, my most amazing artists. I hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible and colorful artist, Jen Stark, as we gained a deeper understanding of analogous colors and added yet another beautiful drip drawing to our growing collection. I hope this series has given you a greater understanding of the science, psychology, and emotional impacts of color theory. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and don't forget to turn on those notifications. I look forward to creating with you again very soon.